This is Serenity Leisure's video for this 2008 with 20,000 miles Autocruise Starblazer that has recently arrived with us in part exchange. Autocruise, of course, needs no introduction, however this camper does, and the object of the video is to do just that, give you a very accurate description of it, show you if there's any markings to the camper, and give you a good walk around the inside, etc. Especially people coming from a long way away, do find these videos very useful indeed. Right, so the Starblazer is one of the very, very popular models within the Autocruise range, and the main reason for that being is the size of the garage and the amount of internal space. The garage itself is accessible from both sides, and when I open it up, you'll see what I mean regarding space. You can get a motorcycle in there. It has sort of larger opening doors than many other motorhomes with garages on the back. That's the ladder which recesses into the garage, and that's obviously for access into the bed, which you'll see when you go inside. It's got a new spare wheel, it's got a new spare tyre, and it has lighting in the garage as well. Also safe doors, which are quite good. Slide across, lock it all in. Again, in terms of condition, back end, all the plastics are very nice. There's no sort of nasty pimple marks or anything. No scratches to the fiberglass. It's your reversing camera. LED lights up on the back there as well. And then looking down the side of the motorhome, you can see hopefully the shine on it, even though it's a bit of a dull day. It was quite nice earlier on, but alas, it's not now. So this side, in terms of markings, there's nothing on it at all really. It's got little side steps on there as well. As you can see, so we're running on the Peugeot cab, which is basically the same as the Fiat Ducato and the Citroen for that matter. Colour-coded bumpers and grille, which makes them look quite distinctive, quite nice. And then down our entry side, oh, I just noticed that. Okay, we'll be putting a new one of those on there, of course. Gas locker is access this size. Electric step. It's got the Fiamma grab handle. And again, the garage door, as you can see, all in rather nice condition, actually, to be fair. Same at the top. If I was going to be super critical of anything at all on the camper regarding the exterior, then you could say the decals look a little bit faded, but that's supposed to say let the adventure begin. But they're easily replaced if so desired. But that really is the only criticism you could have of the outside. It's got a F65 Fiamma awning on it. This motorhome has had its 2017 approved workshop service already done, and we had to put a new Astro light on it, so that's a new LED for the exterior. Right, I'm going inside because it's starting to rain now, and it's not overly pleasant. Okay, so starting at the front. Electric windows, central door locking, immobiliser, reversing camera, bumper sensors, power steering, multifunction steering wheel. Both of these seats will swivel. The captain's chairs will come around 180 degrees, obviously integrating them into the lounge. Excuse me. So that's all in very nice condition. So we don't have a bed above the cab here. You just have this sort of extra storage. I don't know if you can see very well. Ooh, I just bumped into the table. There we go. Just extra storage up the top here, and then obviously if I turn the camera around, you can get a really good indication of how the interior is laid out on the motorhome. That extra bit of worktop there just folds away when not in use. Condition of the upholstery is impeccable. No markings, no threads pulled, nothing at all. It's very nice. So no less than sort of 3 overhead storage cabinets here in the lounge. So in this area, the bed just pulls together very firm, very easily. The slats underneath here are on runners, so it just pulls out. The habitation door does have a fly screen, and that window that you can see just opens out, and that gives you the obviously the fresh air coming in. Galley area, again, pretty spotless to say the least. Stainless steel sink. There you go. Kuka. That's all been well looked after as well. little bit dark actually. I'm just wondering whether or not I can lighten it up a bit. I wouldn't really know how to do that. No? Okay, not to worry. Right, so there's a decent sized wardrobe here. It just comes open like so. And again, it's a bit dark, so you can't really see very well in there. But the table for the lounge area is housed in there as well. There's your Thetford fridge freezer down the bottom. And then right at the back, obviously, is your fixed bed. And then up the top here is a bit more storage, and also room obviously for the television cabinet. Television itself. There we go. 2 windows in here, and obviously the big Hecky skylight, letting in plenty of light. It's not a Hecky skylight, it's a Remis skylight. There we are. And then obviously you've got map reading lights, etc. Up there in the ceiling. Okay, so good bed, and the way to access it is just this flap comes open, and then excuse me, then the ladder just comes out like so, and then obviously that drops to the floor, and that enables you to access the bedroom. You can also get into the garage from in here, courtesy of that door there. You can just see in front of you. You can access the garage, which is quite handy. And then finally a really good bathroom. Sort of graphite effect sink. That's all in very nice condition. Thetford C250 electric flush toilet down there. And then obviously a really, really good size shower unit. With seahorses moulded into the plastic. Yes, seahorses. It's quite nice. There we go. And that just gives you the full length shot of the motorhome itself. The carpets have all been out, and they're fairly new carpets in this one. That one's just stuck up because I've yet to put it under the cabinet. Fairly new carpets, and they've all been out and pressure washed and cleaned everything, so the camper is presented in pretty much spotless condition. There's certainly nothing on the interior that I need to tell you about that is any need for alarm regarding its condition, because it, as I said, it doesn't have any nasty smells, it doesn't have any smell of pets or smoke, and there's certainly no indentations in the worktops, and all the upholstery is quite lovely. Okay, so that completes Serenity Leisure's video for this 2008 Autocruise Starblazer.